When I was in prison, God blessed my wife with the opportunity to purchase a house for $23,000. It probably goes without saying, $23,000 doesn't get you a beautiful mansion. So when I was released from prison a handful of years ago, I began to work almost continuously on improving the house and the property that came with it. As a novice carpenter, the work has been slow and frustrating. However, with the passing of time and the completion of projects, the transformation has been somewhat remarkable. The house has become a much more pleasant, comfortable living quarters. The situation in prison was basically the polar opposite. I had neither the ability to, nor the interest in, remodeling the block I lived on. I didn't seek to paint the walls fresca cream. Did you know fresca means pink? We didn't figure that out until after we painted 2 rooms. I didn't ask the prison guards if I could install new vinyl plank flooring or add more shelving space. And I didn't endeavor to complete sweaty landscaping projects in the area visible from my window. It is not that I wouldn't have appreciated such improvements, but the point is that even if I could have gotten permission, I did not desire to spend very much time or money improving a place I had no intention of making my permanent dwelling. Since I didn't plan on sticking around, why would I want to attach myself to that place any more than necessary? My point is this: in regards to our level of attachment, shouldn't we live our lives on earth more like prisoners awaiting our release than as homeowners continuously seeking to upgrade our space? God gave Israel an important law for the Promised Land. The land must not be sold permanently because the land is mine, and you reside in my land as foreigners and strangers. The ground of the Promised Land was not to be sold permanently because the Israelites were not the true owners of the land, and therefore did not have the legal rights to buy and sell it. The Promised Land belonged to God, and He permitted the Israelites to live there temporarily. The text points to another reason for this law. The Israelites were only sojourners, not permanent citizens, in the Promised Land. This law, therefore, was meant to constantly remind Israel that the Promised Land, though a special blessing from God, was not their true eternal home. This law encouraged the Israelites to live as their esteemed ancestor Abraham had, who, as you should well remember, longed in the depths of his soul for a better country, a heavenly one, for he was looking forward to the city with foundations, whose architect and builder is God. This ancient property law in the book of Leviticus has just as much spiritual significance for us today as it had for the Israelites of long ago. We should send down our roots into the shifting soil of this earth as shallow as we possibly can, because we are more like strangers and sojourners on this earth than citizens and homeowners. We wait patiently, with great anticipation, for our return to paradise, to Eden, to that garden in the east, to God's presence, to home.